who was this Hong Kong guy. And he writes to Fernando and Ricardo, he says, as requested, here's a family picture that you can use at the Westminster reunion. You can use the following introduction. Dear fellow alumni, my name is William Sung, S-U-N-G, and I attended Westminster from 63 to 64. The 2 years that I spent there were the most memorable years of my life. I still remember vividly the good old times of playing soccer after school with my two best friends, Fernando Brom and Ricardo Avalos. After working for 36 years in various Silicon Valley computer companies, I had retired from work 2 years ago. Now I spend my time playing tennis and golf full time. My wife Doris and I have been married for 37 years, and we have 2 grown children, Noel and Justin. I wish you all a happy and healthy life, and hopefully I can meet some of you when I visit BA next time. ¿Qué tal?
His brother Sam.
Where did you write that from? Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Michael, that comes from Hong Kong?
Vive in Silicon Valley, California.
I'm still there.
All right. Now listen. It is quiet. My voice is still. I'm not hoarse tonight. Yet. All right. One of the traditions during our reunions is to read a few jokes, because my memory isn't good enough anymore. So here's one. It's called Misinterpretation. I was in a pub last Saturday night and drank a few and noticed 2 very large women by the bar. They both had pretty strong accents, so I asked, hey, are you 2 ladies from Ireland? One of them chirped, saying, it's Wales, you frigging idiot. So I immediately apologized and said, I'm sorry, are you 2 Wales from Ireland? That's That's the last thing I can remember. Bueno, otro. The big... No, si no se callan, viejo, no voy a gastar la voz al pelo.
Tu hermano, Nicky, tu hermano.
An Arab Muslim enters a taxi in Dallas, Texas. Once he is seated, he asks the cab driver to turn off the radio because he must not hear music as decreed by his religion, and in the time of the Prophet there was no music, especially Western music, which is music of the infidels, and certainly no radio. So the cab driver politely switches off the radio, pulls over to the side, stops the cab, and opens the back door. The Arab asks him, what are you doing, man? The Texan answers, in the time of the Prophet, there were no taxis. So get out, stand on the curb, and wait for a camel. Financial planning. Don was a single guy living at home with his father and working in the family business. When he found out he was going to inherit a fortune when his sickly father died, he decided he needed a wife with which to share his fortune. One evening at an investment meeting, he spotted the most beautiful woman he had ever seen. Her natural beauty took his breath away. I may look like just an ordinary man, he told her, but in just a few years, my father will die and I will inherit 200 million. Impressed, the woman obtained his business card, and 3 days later, she became his stepmother. Women are so much better at financial planning than men. Bueno, this is called Father-Son Chat. A father asked his 10-year-old son if he knew about the birds and the bees. I don't want to know, the child said, bursting into tears. Promise me you won't tell me. Confused, the father asked what was wrong. The boy sobbed. When I was 6, I got the "there's no Easter Bunny" speech. At 7, I got "there's no Tooth Fairy" speech. When I was 8, you hit me with the "there's no Santa" speech. If you're going to tell me that grown-ups don't really get laid, I'll have nothing to live for. This one has to be in Spanish. Una para. Se llama papagayo cubano. El loro cubano, en Cuba, un niño...
Por favor,
En Cuba...
por favor.
No paro, está bien. ¿Están aburridos? No paro.
Un poco de respeto por la edad.
Sobre un banquito.
En Cuba, un niño regresa de la escuela de su casa, de la escuela a su casa, cansado y hambriento, y le pregunta a su mamá: «Mamá, ¿qué hay de comer?» «Nada, mi hijo». El niño mira hacia el loro que tiene y pregunta: «Mamá, ¿por qué no loro con arroz?» «No hay arroz». ¿Y el loro? ¿Y el loro al horno? No hay gas. ¿Y loro en la parrilla eléctrica? No hay electricidad. ¿Y loro frito? No hay aceite. El loro contentísimo gritaba: ¡Viva Fidel! ¡Viva Fidel! Bueno, hay otro que son muy largos. Había otro que me gustaba.
No, todavía está ahí. Pero exactamente.
Bueno. Bueno, termino with sort of a golfing joke, más o menos. It's called The Polite Way to Call Someone a Bastard. A guy was getting ready to tee off on the first hole when a second golfer approached and asked if he could join him. The first said that he usually played alone, but agreed to the twosome. They were even after the first few holes. The second guy said, "We're about evenly matched. How about playing for $5 a hole?" The first guy said that he wasn't much for betting, but agreed to the terms. The second guy won the remaining 16 holes with ease. As they were walking off number 18, the second guy was busy counting his $80 bet. He confessed that he was a pro of the neighboring course and liked to pick on suckers. The first fellow revealed that he was the parish priest. The pro was flustered and apologetic, offering to return the money. Sorry. The priest said, sorry, "You won fair and square, and I was foolish to bet with you. You keep your winnings." The pro said, "Is there anything I can do to make it up for you?" The priest said, "Well, you could come to Mass on Sunday and make a donation. And if you want to bring your mother and father along, I'll marry them."